I am Eshu, and today's reading is going to be about those who are in separation or no contact. So we're going to check what is ongoing with your person, what are the things that they are feeling, thinking, and also most importantly, what can you work on to effectively manifest them. And with this deck, we're going to see if there is any type of time frame for it. Now, disclaimer, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. Do not force a message, just let it flow. And if you would like to book a private reading, all of my informations are down below. I now offer video readings as well, so check the link in the box. Okay, let's get straight to it. So let's see what's ongoing. Let's take those for the moment. Alright, so we have the Runner in reverse, Addiction in reverse, Passion in reverse, and the Grim Reaper in reverse. So all of the cards are in reverse, but it doesn't mean that it's necessarily negative. So for some of you, straightforwardly, some are going to turn things. I sense that for some of you, you are quite tired to put up with their games of constantly being the chaser, but they think that in some ways they are the one who are chasing you, which clearly you know that it is false. So yeah, so you are no longer putting up with their BS. You just want to feel more in tune with yourself. You no longer want to chase their approbation, their love, their attention, their respect, their values, and so on. You want to chase yourself. I sense that for some of you, you want to chase yourself. So chasing your own respect, your own attention, those type of things. So I do sense like really like being fed up. But for some of you also, it also means that you are still chasing them and not learning from it. It's like you don't understand like why type of thing. And it's not like why they keep on running, but more like why do you keep on chasing? This is what you should ask yourself. Why do you keep on chasing someone who does everything to run from you? Because for you have to understand that the more you pour into them, the less they will pour into you. And if you had shown them a whole lot of how low your self-respect and self-worth is, then do not be surprised that they treat you exactly what you are looking towards yourself. Then with the addiction card, for some of you, it has to do with actually your some type of addiction coming back. So I sense that for some of you, you used to like take some type of substances while you were in the relationship, and due to that, when you were in the relationship with that person, it is when you used to cope with addictions, especially substances, almost regularly. It's like your addiction, or like something you have, like, I know, like, let's say, you were quite liking, but in a way that sometimes could be quite unhealthy. So in the relationship, since you were not being understood, you felt like you are doing way too much work and pouring so much into someone else, then automatically it triggered you to go to this coping mechanism. And now that things had... there's way too many messages coming. So the first message is that once the both of you actually go into a no contact and like detach from each other, things started to look pretty good for you. You started to to have an easier time to actually control that unhealthy coping mechanism. But for some of you, like this is really for some of you who had been in some type of contact with them, since they are like creeping around you, coming back but not fully coming back and settling, then it is messing with your mind, and due to that it is putting you back into this addiction type of phases. But know that it is just temporary. It's not something that's going to last for a really long time. You just have to take back your power. And for those of you, like the other part is that you are trying to detach from them. So like you tell your mind, okay, like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, detach. But in your unconscious, it's not the same. Your unconscious is so focused into wanting to control, wanting to like run after them and type of things. So pay attention to that. And then with this too is that it clearly signifies that things are not over. Like clearly it's not over, but the both of you needs to find by the passion and especially chemistry that you both had at the beginning. Because it seems like for some of you, you had just take each other's for granted. It's like, oh, okay, I have them, they are used to this, so all right, whatever. But now, in order for in order for people to keep on maintaining a relationship of any sort, they constantly need to make the effort to court the person. No matter how long it has been, it can be like even 10, 20, 15 years. It doesn't matter. You still have to court the person as if it is the first time you met them type of things. It's like you know them, but you are still making the effort to not take them for granted because you know they can leave at any moment. Because it's not because you are in a relationship, whether it is a long-term relationship or even a marriage or that you have kids with someone, that it means that the both of you are entitled to forever stay with each other's. So this is why the effort has to constantly being made. And I sense that your person is not understanding of that. They are not understanding of that. They are not able to actually make the necessary efforts. It's like they want you. They essentially want you, but they don't want to give the bare minimum type of things. It's like doing the bare minimum is like so hard for them. And yeah, that's quite sad because that's how today's society is becoming. So yeah. So, all right. Okay. So yeah, definitely you have to put back all of your attention towards yourself. Like, wait, I didn't even read the card. So we have intense recognition and let go. So yeah, so you definitely have to put back every single things to yourself. Like, stop being so focused onto them. Stop neglecting your own well-being, your own life for them. Because clearly it's not for you, because it's not like, what is it giving to your life? Like, what are you gaining from it? Does it make you have a much better lifestyle? Does it make you feel much better about yourself? Does it give you some type of money? Absolutely not. So that is the thing. Definitely let go of all of that control. Even if you are in contact with them, and even if you are not in contact with them, like, yeah, definitely you can manifest them back if you want. But do not focus all of your manifestation onto them. One thing that would be extremely good for you to do is to manifest the things that you do not like about them, but towards yourself. So let's say you can't stand the fact that they are emotionally immature, then you're going to manifest that you are emotionally mature. The more you're going to do that, the easier things will come. Because I just sense that if you keep on trying to like, yeah, for some of you, you are talking to, when you talk to them, it's always ending in an argument. So no longer feed into it. The more you let go, the more you no longer pay attention to the same type of arguments you always had with that person, the easier things will not only be for the reconciliation, but also for you on a personal level, on a mental level. Because why would you feed into their shenanigans when you already know everything they are about to tell you? Because when you do that, when you react, not even respond, but when you react, you are feeding the past scenario. While you need to come into that present moment and be fully aligned with what you want. Because the past is something that you no longer want. You just want the person from the past, but not their bad behavior. So that is the thing. Make yourself become what you think they are lacking. Because if you display those traits, well, you can only attract people who are similar to you. And they can no longer weaponize by projecting towards you. Okay, so if you want to read the back, put pause. So I hope it's going to focus because I'm not seeing my screen. But the first card, which is going to represent your person, what passion am I ready to pursue? So hopefully it's focusing because I'm not going to stand up to check if it is. And then we have for you, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? So yeah, so when it comes to them, they actually know what they want. They know that they want you. They know that they want to be with you, but they're not ready to put up the work. And when I say they're not ready to put up the work, it doesn't mean that, like doing what it takes to pursue you. But I mean more the inner work. They're not ready to face themselves. They're not ready to take accountability for their own responsibility into it. It's like this person thinks so highly of themselves, but when it comes to other people, they can't see things. Like, let's say you are telling them something for their own good, they are going to view it as you attacking them, and they're going to take everything first degree, like just like a child. It's giving that type of energy. So as long as they're not ready to move to see themselves clearly, you have to do the inner work. Because the more you're going to, for some of you, not everyone, but for some of you, the more you're going to do that inner work, the more they're going to feel it and see it, the easier it will trigger them to do that work as well. Because for some of you, you and that person are not like this type of connected in some ways. So it will align you with a partner that will definitely be worth your time. So yeah, and when it comes to you, you have to stop being so harsh towards yourself. You have to recognize that there is two people, okay? There's two people in this connection, you and them. So not everything should be on you. Your only job is to focus on yourself. Your only job is to get where you want to be in life. And the rest will eventually falls out. So like, stop putting so much pressure on yourself, feeling like maybe everything is your fault. No, because not everything is about one single person's fault. There's always another person responsible. That's why we say there's always two sides of a story. Because obviously, both parties is going to say, yeah, it's their fault. But nah. There's someone who contributes to it. There's someone who triggers something. It's just like a storyline. When you make a movie or you write a book or whatsoever, you need your character to have a problematic. and this problematic automatically comes from someone else, so which is going to be the trigger to a resolution, because otherwise there will be no resolution and things going better if they were not triggered. So yeah, so let's see if there is any type of time frames that can show when the both of you can expect to get back together. Okay, so we have you're ready, so definitely keep on working. We have remain positive, and I do sense that it has more to do with yeah, you can definitely keep on being positive, but definitely just have the mindset of, yeah, they're going to come back. Because like there's some of you that actually feels it, so that's why you're not really bothering yourself. It's because your intuition is telling you that, yeah, it's not over, so whatever, keep doing my life. Then we have compromise. So we have compromise and listen to your intuition in reverse. So the thing here is that, yeah, you can definitely compromise once you come into contact with them. But for those who are dealing with someone who doesn't know what compromise is and means, you do not compromise anything that has to do with your mental well-being, your well-being itself, your future, your career, yourself as a person, everything that makes you happy. You do not compromise any of that, especially if you were used to doing that before being with that person. So do not do that. Only compromise things that has to do with the relationship, with the connection. Do not change your life for them, nor yourself. And so like what I do sense the most is that if you want to manifest them, manifest yourself first. Only that way you can clearly have them, because it's not going to, like, yeah, it's going to give a boost, but you can also delay it if you're focusing too hard on them. So yeah, but yeah, I don't sense any type of timing. More like for some of you, it has to do with after the Ramadan. After it, you can expect some type of connection, because they're going to hope that you actually contact them. I just sense that for some of you, it's going to be throughout this weekend or this week. So it is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this reading, apply it for it. And other than that, yeah, the most like the longest time I sense is 3 months. So yeah, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, definitely do not hesitate to subscribe, comment, especially if it resonated. Let me know in the comments. And if you would like to book a private reading, everything is listed down below. Reminder that my price starts from 50 cents, and I now offer video readings as well. So yeah, bye.